Hi guys, good morning. Welcome to the Jim of All Trades channel. Glad you made it by. My name's Jim. I'm a crypto trader and a Forex trader here to help you understand the market from an Elliott wave perspective. Guys, just looking at the market with you this morning. Just wanted to give you an update and talk to you about Elliott wave theory a little bit and just help you understand where we're coming from on this channel. Don't forget, I'm not a financial analyst, just showing you how I see the market through an Elliott wave perspective and teaching some of the tricks to you guys along the way. If you want to learn more about my strategies and the way I look at the market, I've got a whole educational section in my Discord, as well as an awesome community of traders that are just active and awesome. So if you want to be a part of that, you should definitely consider joining my Patreon. We'll get you right into the Discord. All right, with that said, let's jump in. I want to start out with the video that I made just the other day on Sunday night in lieu of Sunday night charts, and just show you what I said towards the end about what I would do, as I was watching this wave consolidate right here, and price was right in here at that time, and I'll tell you what I was talking about. Let's watch that just for a second. So what I would do personally, if you just want to watch this develop on your chart, is draw that triangular trend line and see which way it breaks. Okay, whichever way it breaks, look for that to be the fake out. Okay, so if it breaks to the downside like so, that's going to be a fake out. That's going to be a finished three-wave move, and then boom, look for a fifth wave to the upside, more than likely. Okay, if it actually ends up breaking to the upside, look for that. It's two different fake outs. If it creates the triangle, so if it gives you A, B, C, D, E, okay, you need all five waves, A, B, C, D, E. Then it should break to the high, okay, and then it should reject. That'll be a fake out in that way, okay. And then the final fake out is that you can get some kind of a three. Instead of giving you all five waves of a triangle, it just goes up in three waves, takes the high, and you want to see it in three waves. You want to see that three waves and then reject, take the low. That'll be the fake out to the upside, double fake out, and then we'd be going back up again. So that's kind of where we're going to be over the next, I would say, the next week or so of price action. All right, there you go, guys. That's what we said on Sunday. And if some of you are brand new to Elliott wave and you're wondering how could you know? Because looking at that, it basically broke to the upside and took the high, and came down and took the low. So how do you know that's going to happen? Well, really, I didn't know what was going to happen. I just said the way price moves. It moves in patterns that are predictable at some level. Basically, price moves in repetitious patterns, and you never know which pattern is going to be made, but you can kind of get ready for those and find trades within that environment, and so you can make money within that environment. We don't make money on every move of the market. I don't hit every wave of the market. We don't try to hit every wave of the market. What we try to do is look for places on the chart where we can make money in a low risk environment. And so if you want to learn how to do that, again, I just invite you to it. Now, what is it that we saw? What is it that was happening here? Well, there's an Elliott wave pattern that's called an expanded flat that's basically happened on the chart. But I saw this developing here, kind of at ranging. This is developing within this range, and that was setting up for the three different scenarios that I just shared with you. Okay, and those were the possibilities that I could see based upon what I know of how Bitcoin price generally moves. And it moves like this over and over and over and over and over. So you have to kind of be ready for it. But basically what's going on now is that we have a three-wave pattern here, okay? We have an A wave, okay? We have a three-wave move. That's a WXY B wave. And now we have our C wave, okay? Now the question is, and it's always a question, is this going to roll over and take the low again? Very likely it could. It probably will. So I don't think it's going straight up from here. However, it doesn't have to, right? Normally we look for five waves here. But a lot of times you get five waves, and the wick in Bitcoin, the price gets so extended at the end that you just don't get that fifth wave sometimes, or many times really. So this might be all you get. This may come down and retest the low again. But my expectation here would be more than likely we're now going to start heading up to make a higher high and start going up and reaching our higher targets. More than likely. Now, it doesn't have to, because I'll talk to you about it in an outlier scenario here in just a moment. It doesn't have to. This could be a reversal. But nevertheless, more than likely, it was a fake out, and it's a normal move of Bitcoin, and we're looking for a higher high to come here. This is probably an expanded flat fourth wave. And I'd expect another hit to the high. Okay, looking to count this like this. Down here we got 1, 2, 3, 4, and looking for 5. 5, based on this, could get up anywhere, guys. Anywhere between 48,000 and 55K. I mean, it could get pretty extended. So there's all kinds of targets that we got, but basically we probably want to see price take out the top of this guy right here. 48K. I'd like 49, 50K is probably pretty good. If it gets really extended, we could see 50, 54, 55K. But that should be I would imagine the last wave of this move. The last wave of this thing. Let's look where the retrace is here. Just depends on how you pull that wave. I'm going to pull it to the bottom here. Yeah, 50K, 5143 is the 618 expected to probably pop through that and then reject. So I think most likely now at this point, the way the wave is looking, probably this is the best count right there. It's just an ABC zigzag back to the upside. You got 5 waves off the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got a little 3-wave move there. It's trashy and crappy, but that's all you get. And then another 5 waves that I've got delineated there. That's probably the best scenario, I would think. It's at least an idea. So if we come up, and there's no guarantee that we will come up and hit this high, but if we come up, then I'm expecting this is going to be a top, guys. We're not going to the moon, I don't think, and I don't think we're going to the moon, and I don't think we're going to 100K from here. More than likely, this is going to be the X wave of a larger WXY, and this is going to begin a big downward trend back down to about $4,000. That's my number one take here from an Elliott wave perspective. This is a large correction of after an impulse wave. So we had an impulse to the top. We had from the all-time, from the beginning of Bitcoin, we had an impulse, and now we're getting a 3-wave move. So sorry about that. I had to pause the video just for a moment. Sorry about that. This is a 3-wave move to the upside, and would follow this by a 3-wave move. It should be a 5-wave move to the upside, followed by a 3-wave move to the downside. So sorry about this, guys. All right, but forgive me, I'm not going to edit it out. All right, anyway, it's the raw footage here today. All right, so that's what I'm expecting to see here. I'm not expecting this to continue, up straight. Now, if it does, I mean, I guess Bitcoin can do whatever it wants to, but I'm just talking probabilities and the way price usually moves. I don't think we have really retested the lows. Let me get on a different chart here. Let me get on the Coinbase chart here just for a moment. There we go. I don't think we've retested the lows properly, to be honest with you. So now, if I'm wrong, obviously this is going to continue pumping, and that is on the table. It is on the table as a possibility on the macro idea, where it is on the table that this could definitely continue pumping. We're just going to take it wave by wave. So right now we're thinking, hey, this is probably a good indication for a long to come and take the top. It's not a guarantee, but it's probably a good bet. Based on the price action that is happening here. Now, I'm not giving you financial advice. I'm not giving you trade advice. I'm not teaching you how to trade here. I'm just talking about probabilities here. Okay, so what are we looking at here? Macro here. The macro is one more hit to the high, potentially, and then rejection in 3-wave fashion back down to $3,000. That's my primary idea. That's my number one idea. Secondarily, this could dive and give us another move down. If it only comes down in 3 waves, okay, it kind of respects this low right there, then we could have a really bullish move, and that might be the setup for a 1-2-1-2 really bullish move. But so if we start coming down here, we can worry about that later, but if it starts coming down and it comes down in 3-wave fashion, then we could look at this as a potential 1-2-1-2, and then I'd have to let go of that bullish, that bearishness that I have. Okay, but I just don't think that the timing is right quite yet for Bitcoin just to start pumping yet. I don't think it's quite that time in the global economic area. I really think a crash is coming into all the markets. I think it's coming pretty soon. It's my opinion. Again, I trade wave by wave. I trade the small time frame. So I don't really care. I don't have I don't know that I care whether Bitcoin goes up or down or not, but I know you guys care. So I'm just talking about what I see. So I'm an unbiased, watcher of this market, and so it's a good channel to subscribe to if you haven't subscribed, because I'm going to give you an opinion that's not rooted in FOMO. It's not rooted in bull boy mentality or bear boy mentality. I just look at the wave structure and say, where's the wave structure pointing? Right now, the wave structure is still bullish. We just finished what I think is a fourth wave correction. That now is with the expectation of move one more hit to the high. That's what I would expect. That's right now my primary idea. Guys, I think we can come back to the chart after this begins developing. Let's see if we get our move to the upside. Okay, let's see if we get our move to the upside. What you want to watch for here at the end of the day, what you want to watch for is, does this roll over and come and make lower lows that are significant? Do we start coming taking out levels? Okay, if we start coming back, and it's this level that I've just drawn right there, if we take that level out and price gets back in here and closes down in here, okay, and starts to consolidate down in here, then guys, I'm going to say it is more likely, it's not 100%, but it's more like, it becomes more and more likely that we've reversed every level that we take out. So we're going to watch this next level. Okay, we want to watch these two levels, because if we take this level out that I just drawn right there, there's nothing to happen to Bitcoin but a free fall back down to this level. Okay, so, and if we start doing that, we've reversed. We've more than likely reversed, and we're going down for that larger move that I talked about. Okay. Now, the outlier account that I said I'd talk about, and we'll finish up the video with this. The outlier account is this indeed, where this could have been an A, B, C right there. And it's hard to tell. I mean, it's ugly. It really isn't my first opinion, but that could be an A, B, C, and it's finished. And this wave right here was what we call the FOMO wave. It's the fifth wave. It's the wave that gets everybody FOMOing in, and then they reject out of it, okay, and trap traders up there and then take it down. So if price starts coming down, that's the way we would start looking at that wave. If that was a finished ABC, that flat that I highlighted at the beginning of the video right here was not the case at all. That's not the way to look at these waves, okay? And so that's the limitation of Elliott wave theory. It's in the eye of the beholder sometimes. But it doesn't mean we can't have a way to, be prepared for trade setups, right? And trading with good risk management. So again, if you want to learn that and be a part of our Discord, love to have you in. Just join the Patreon and come on in. You'll find it's very valuable to you. With that said, guys, I hope you guys have a happy new year. Thanks so much for watching, and leave a like and share some love in the comments. That'd be great. Let me know if you made it to the end this far. I'd love to hear from you. And you guys have a great day. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.